Happy July, Aquarius. This is going to be your July bone curio reading. So we're going to go ahead and start with the bones and the charms. We're going to move into tarot afterwards and a few cards from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. All right, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Let's see, do I have everything? Oh, we got some inventory that slipped. Gotta get that money. Gotta get that money, honey. Let's see. All right. Oops, we got it. Aquarius, Aquarius, July. Any guidance, any messages, Spirit? Aquarius, July. Any guidance, any messages? All right. Let's see. Ooh, Aquarius. Why is all your money upside down? I mean, you got some things that are coming in. New job, something that you absolutely love is there. So this could be watch your spending. Definitely, I see possibly some expenditures that are coming in with travel. That spirit is trying to tell you. Some of you might even have some type of legal situation that you may have to pay some money out of. A few of you, there may be something with relocation or a big move that's going to be coming in. So it's not a real bad negative energy. I do see some evil eye on maybe your foundation or opportunities. But this could be somebody trying to block that. Somebody, and it looks like you're going to end up trying to cut that energy off anyway. If somebody is um, trying to cause some type of interference with your foundation or your stability. I am seeing something with possibly going back to school or teaching that seems to be positive for you. Your good luck mojo hand is in the center, and I see this on top of the blossom. The purse is upside down, but spirit is kind of giving you insight. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to things that are coming to you. If you're looking for a job, there is a new job that's coming in. It could be something that you're passionate about. Some of you may already have found something that you absolutely love doing. There's a man on the spirit side that is telling me that you're gonna have some more things that are opening up. Some of you, there's a pregnancy or a new baby coming in. This could be a new beginning with love, but it also could be a new beginning giving birth to an idea or a job. Be careful because we got the reversal going on here with love, and it's going around in circles, doing something over and over and over again. So some of you may be trying to break some type of cycles in love. There also could be a new beginning with love that is coming in, but I do feel like that there may be you might be having a decision between two people, or you may be meeting somebody that you're not really sure about. You could also be walking away from a relationship. Some of you may be putting more emphasis on your finances, a new beginning with finances, other than a relationship right now. But I do feel like that male energy on the other side, and this could be father or grandfather energy. They're proud of you. They're opening doors for you. They're opening up opportunity for you. So pay attention to messages that are coming in from your ancestors. Be really careful of getting stuck in something that keeps making you go around and around in circles. For some of you, this is your relationship. Now, this doesn't have to just be romantic. This could be with a platonic relationship. It could be that you're stuck in a friendship cycle or a love cycle where it's like, here we go again. We're doing the same shit, different day. And it maybe it's hidden up there, which means it was behind the flowers. Some of you may not even realize you're doing this with people. You might be recycling the same conversations, the same energies with these people, and there may not be any growth. Be careful of becoming stagnant with somebody where it's like, I'm going to change, or we're going to do something different, and it doesn't happen. It's going around and around in circles. For some of you, this could even be a boredom within a relationship, friendship or romantic. I'm bored. We do the same shit all the time. I'm bored. You could be looking for some type of outside stimulation or outside adventure, because we have the fire energy, which is that bam, pow, boom. So some of you, it may not be that you're If you are in a relationship that I want to break up or divorce my person, it's just like I want to do something that's a little bit more exciting. We're falling into a routine. I want to kind of, maybe get something cooking or moving with it. Some of you may be exploring other love interests, but I do feel like looking for something that offers more excitement. For some of you, it could be with love. For some, it could be a new job that's coming in. But Spirit is saying be really mindful of finances, your money. Now, good luck sector, your eyes upside down, which means that you have opportunities, but you're not looking at them. You're not taking them. This may be things that are opening up. So you need to turn upright. You need to open your eyes and look at things clearly. It may be that you're thinking, I don't really want to do this right now. You're manifesting, but you're not specific about your manifestation. So this is like, I want a job. The Spirit is like, okay, maybe a construction company calls you and they need a person to come dig out some stuff in the ditch. Well, that ain't what I want to do. It's freaking hot here in Texas for anybody working outside. So I have complete sympathy for you, and empathy. But some of you could be manifesting a job or an opportunity that is not particularly what you want. You ask for a job and it's like, yeah, the job is coming in, but this is not, maybe not the way I want it to be. So look at opportunities. Some of you, there's a lot of opportunities within travel. This could be if you're in the transportation industry, Uber, Lyft, truck driver, flight attendant, pilot, cruise ship person, captain. There may be a lot of opportunities that are coming in with travel. Maybe you have a job where you're moving around. Could also be too that somebody is offering you something with coming and traveling for education, teaching, sharing knowledge. Something opens up. Some of you might even be getting a new car. We see a key there. So we have some opportunities that are coming in for a new beginning, opening something up for some of you. This could be through travel, but for a few, I feel like there's a car or a vehicle that is going to be coming in that you're going to be looking at. A few of you are going to kind of cut ties with a friend because of some type of conflict or drama. Now, we got somebody up here hiding. It's interesting. With the things that are falling behind the flowers, because some of you, it's just making me realize that you're going to have to look at something deeper or be a little bit more honest about something that's going on around you. We have somebody up here in the family that is kind of staying away, but it could be they don't want to be involved in conflict. If this is you, it could be that I don't want this. I don't want to be included in this. There's definitely some issues going on with a friendship. You may stop talking to someone. Could even be about money or something that comes your way, an opportunity that comes your way. There's a lot of talking that's going on. And then we have something that stops. So there may have even been something that was said, and it's like, I don't even want to talk about this anymore, or I choose not to talk to you anymore. For some of you, something with conversation comes over here with this evil eye energy, and this is multiple people. So we have not one problem with one person. We have possibly one person starting problems with a group of people that could be undermining your stability or your money. Now, you have opportunities right there to make money. So I feel like you can navigate this energy. But I do see somebody maybe trying to mess with your foundation, with your anchor. Maybe they're trying to throw you off. Yeah, the handcuffs are there. Somebody's trying to keep you tied up so that you feel like that your stability is challenged. Now we do have the bullet casing, so we have a lot of congestion under here. We have money upside down. We have stress about it. We have the bullet casing and we have the demon head. Some of you definitely are going to be going head to head with someone, possibly over something that was said or heard. This could be with a job, friendship, love. Um, there's some hidden things I think that are going to be coming out. So if this is a relationship and somebody is not being forthcoming, it may come out. Bullet casing, maybe I got to deal with this. If this is you hiding something, be prepared that it may come to the surface. Some of you are dealing with an energy where somebody is not being flexible. They're not compromising. They don't want to compromise. I get the energy of somebody's like, I'm always right, or things always go the way that I want them to go. So be really careful that you're not wasting your time arguing with a fool. Because no matter what you say, we have somebody who is stuck in their ways. They don't want to change. Even if they're telling you that they want to change, they're not changing. They're stuck in their ways. There's no flexibility there. And it looks like with the sword, some of you could be cutting ties with this energy. I am getting there may be some joint pain, your legs that may be causing some type of problem. Be really careful. Some of you, Spirit is like you need to get out and walk. If you've been having issues with your joints and you're too tight or anything, this could be you need to stretch, but you need to be a little bit more active. And this may not be like fast walking or anything like that. This could be like literally walking to your mailbox and walking back to your house. But it is showing that there is something of needing to be a little bit more flexible. Walking away from a situation, especially with the demon head and the devil head there too, is I don't want conflict. I don't want no problems with nobody. I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to maybe possibly grow spiritually. We have the angel wings and then we have the spirit emblem on top, and your crown is upside down. Some of you are trying to find your way. Maybe you've been lost for a little bit and you're trying to figure out, how do I move forward? Spirit is communicating with you, but I get for a few of you, you're not trusting your intuition because we have a lot of dead over here. So mediumship is definitely open for some of you, but you're not utilizing it in a way that you're hearing spirit and you're navigating some things. We do have evil eye. I do feel like y'all are going to have to kind of watch your money this month because we got money opportunities, but evil eye, money opportunities, but evil eye. And we got some stress, worried about some finances and things. And it could be somebody's running interference in your life. Bad spell word could be too that somebody is affecting your spirituality or your religion. They could make you question yourself or your abilities. Your crown is upside down. There's something with, am I good enough? If there was a talent that you had and maybe you kind of took a step back, some of you are like, am I good enough? Or am I just, was I faking the funk, or do I still have it? There's some changes. Some of you might be dealing with some physical issues, some mental issues, but I feel like that you may have a person in your life that is making you question your value or your worth. Some of you may be needing to go back to school for education. It looks like there's a struggle with something that is kind of like walking through cement, and it may be because you don't have the skill set. And then on the flip side, we have some of you that have the skill set, but you're not utilizing because your confidence is not there. You're doubting yourself. I want to do this, but I'm not really sure. Some of you have major spiritual growth that's coming in, but you're questioning, is this real? Am I seeing this? Am I hearing this? Am I losing it? And it's very much real. There's some spiritual growth that's coming in. I do get some issues with your back, so be careful of like sciatic, lower back pain, leg issues, joint pain. Um, I think some of it is coming from a lack of asserting yourself. It won't be for everybody. Some of you, you're physically exerting yourself and it's hurting your back. For a few of you, though, I feel like that there is something with I'm not asserting myself. So this thing is manifesting in the physical. So when we have issues with our spine and things like that, we have to kind of look at, am I at a place in my life where I'm not standing up straight or I'm not standing up for myself? I would always deal with the mental part first. What do I need to change to get, healthier mentally so that I can move forward? Then I look into the food and the physical aspects of it. But sometimes we have to look at ourselves and be like, what is my brain, my mind telling me? Because what we believe and what we think is what we have. If you're constantly saying, I'm not going to get something, I'm not going to be successful, then you probably won't. So I do see that there is some type of connection of um, asserting yourself or believing in yourself this month and pushing through. Relocation is on top of you. If you've been thinking about moving, it looks like that you are. There's just some type of issue with the money. For some of you, the money is not coming in consistently or you're not managing the money right. For a few of you, you need to go back to school and get a skill set to be able to make the kind of money that you need to make to move forward. I do feel like that there may be some energy of questioning a relationship. Has it run its course? Is this for me? Am I being who I need to be in this relationship? Is it bringing out the best in me? For some of you, you may be coming to that fork in the road of this may not be working for me anymore. Some of you are going to try to pull away from somebody who's going to make you feel very guilty or obligated. But then I see for a few of you, you're dealing with somebody who's playing games. They're not really sure. There's an imbalance on them and it's causing you to feel imbalanced. Or you're dealing with a narcissistic energy where they're trying to make you feel like that you're not good enough. If you have self-esteem issues, this may not be a hard thing for them to do. So be careful and watch people's agenda. If you're in a relationship with somebody who's supposed to love you, there's a difference between being honest with you for your benefit or being abusive verbally to make you feel bad or to undermine your self-esteem. So you have to kind of be honest about what that is, because I get somebody playing games. It's like they're yanking your chain, Aquarius. So be really careful with that energy. Um, I feel like you are going to assert yourself, but I don't want you to get to yourself where you're pushing yourself against that. They corner you and then you come out, because there's nothing nice that happens with that, because you literally go into warrior mode. And typically when Aquarius fights, they can be very brutal with their words, because they can cut you off. It could be like, I loved you yesterday, but you said some fuck shit and you can go die now. I don't care. And when they're done, they're done. But I think that's an Aquarian that is walking in their power. Some of you are stuck in a cycle and you have to be honest with yourself. Is this working for me, or do I need to do something else? Do I need to better myself by going back to school, upping my skills, taking better opportunities, being more specific about what I'm trying to manifest? For some of you, this is even your spiritual religious path. Am I going the right direction for me? Spirit is saying that there's some changes that are coming in the next, let's see, 7 months. But it may require money. Some of you may have a legal situation that's coming up. We do see relocation. So I think Spirit is kind of like, put your money to the side, prepare yourself, because you have something that's coming in that you may have to deal with, and it may cause some type of money loss for this relocation. Some of you, there's a new vehicle that your car is going okay now. You may be starting to have some issues with your vehicle that you got to buy another car. I get a lot of conversation about money, so make sure that you're networking with the right people. Some people, I just see they're talking and there's no money there. There's no opportunity. So be careful of people that are, wasting your time and your energy, talking about a lot of bullshit, but there's nothing there. Transformation comes in with money, but you have to assert yourself. If you have a business, you have to promote, advertise. If you're at a job and there's a project that you're working on, you need to move forward and stand out. For some of you, you need to put yourself in a position of leadership or power. There's a few of you that are waiting for somebody else to make decisions for you, and you're very gifted. You're very intuitive. Spirit is like, you don't need anybody to think for you. You just need to go ahead and step forward and do what you need to do. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's just putting you in that leadership role where you have to do all the thinking for them. And that could be where you're thinking about cutting ties. Like, I don't want to have to keep thinking for you. I expect you at this point to stand for yourself. So for a few, you could be dealing with somebody who is either overbearing and, you don't like that energy, or you're not sure what to do with it, or you're dealing with somebody where you're in a position of leadership and you don't always feel like being in that position. Aquarius. Aquarius Spirit. Any guidance? Aquarius. Any guidance? Any messages? Aquarius. Let's look. All right. Chariot in reverse, domineering. Lack of control, but because of aggression. So we have a Dom sub energy here for some of you. And that may not be a bad thing. Some of you may be letting a partner take the lead and you're just following. And for the ones that works, it works. For a few of you, it's not working. There's a delay, there's a lack of progression. Maybe your partner is telling you to stand still and you're standing still, but you're missing a lot of opportunities and things that are coming in because you're letting them dominate the situation. Now, if they're going to dominate the situation, you want to make sure it's in your benefit, even if you're moving together as a couple. But sometimes we have people that don't want us to grow because they don't want us to outgrow us. Whether this is a relationship or a friendship, pay attention to the people around you, because it's showing there's a lot of control that is coming in. And for some, if you kind of pull away from that control, they get aggressive. What are you talking about? Why are you asking me these questions? Why are you all in my business? Why you need to know what I'm doing? Because they want you to go back in your place. And some of you you're rebelling. You're standing against the man, Aquarius. You're standing up. And let's see. The sun reversed, discontentment, not happy with a situation. So some of you are in a position, whether this is a job or a relationship or situationship, where you're being dominated. And I'm not happy about it. Somebody's causing problems. They're causing delays in my life. Some of you, this could be somebody doing some type of domination magic, you know, not making it easy for you to move forward. And for you, that may be feeling like I'm walking through cement. Somebody's trying to take control of a situation. Downfall, loss of control. Yeah, we have domination, discontentment, unexpected downfall, loss of control. Somebody's taking some power away from you. Now, this is a general read. This could be somebody looking at Aquarius and being like, you're doing this to me. You're taking my power away. You're not, there's something that's not open for me. High Priestesses, trust your intuition. You're gifted. Use it. Some of you have some spiritual gifts that are opening. You have a male on the other side, father, grandfather, brother. This person is talking to you and they love you. There's a connection of somebody trying to help you navigate something. Maybe you're in a very difficult situation and the warning is open your eyes. You have somebody who's trying to control you or take something over. Some people are doing this right in front of your face. They're telling you what to do, how to jump or whatever. And maybe because this is a love relationship or a family member, you don't want to rock the boat. For some of you, I feel like this is underhanded. Remember, we see, look, this person is still hiding. Some of you have a situation where somebody is hiding in the shadows and trying to do something to cause you to be stagnant or keep you going around and around in circles. Can't move forward. We have Four of Pentacles, holding on to money. They're telling you to watch your budget. High Priestess, pay attention to your money. Could this person be trying to dominate money? Opportunities? Whatever it is not a good energy. You need to break it. Aquarius. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, seeking freedom, being taken advantage of. Be careful with your money. Be careful that you don't have people coming to you, I need this, I need that, but they don't really need it. They're putting you in a position of not being able to move forward. This is almost like being in a relationship with a person. Say somebody makes $100,000 a year, and you are dating somebody who makes $40,000. And every time you go out to eat, you want to make the person who makes $40,000 pick up the bill or the tab, because you know that if you take their money away, they can't go anywhere. This is almost like an abuse. But for some of you, you may have somebody that is physically trying to get you to do something, to spend your money or to give up some type of security so that you can't move forward. And it's almost like I'm done with it because I'm being taken advantage of. I want some freedom from this energy. I see what you're doing with the High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles, I'm moving forward. So this could even be a past job. Somebody trying to dominate you, make you do something, utilizing, controlling your money. You want to work 40 hours a week, they only give you 20. There's definitely some control issues going in your life, Aquarius. For some of you, the High Priestess is you're not trusting your intuition. You can see things, you know things, you feel things. Why are you still giving energy to this other stuff? Because you're being taken advantage of. And I truly believe when people manipulate us, we see it. There's very few times I've been manipulated that I didn't catch on to it. And you're an air sign. We're logical. If things don't add up or look right to us, we look deeper into it. Some of you saw something and you still just kind of was like, I'm going to go ahead with it. I think for some of you, this could be a relationship where you're in love with this person. I see what you're doing, but I don't want to rock the boat because I love you. Or you could be feeling like, oh, I'm with an alpha and I'm just going to go ahead and let he or she dictate the way that we go. But there may be some things that you're not happy with. And for some of you, you are being taken advantage of. If this is a job, this is somebody that is utilizing you, like making you work overtime or, giving you extra work to do or throwing other people's work on your desk. They're keeping you distracted and they're taking advantage. Ace of Pentacles, though, is prosperity, source of money coming in, financial opportunity. Some of you may be leaving a job to go to a better job because you're tired of being taken advantage of. We have an issue with depression, though, with the Death card in reverse. But it looks like that some of you are stuck, unable to move on from a situation. So it looks like something opened up, but you're still battling with the energy of maybe money problems, maybe relationship problems, maybe even some confusion. We have some depression. Somebody's in a bad situation. There's a positive opening up. There's a job or a money opportunity coming in, and it should help you feel better, but it's not. Some of you, it's not the money. You need therapy. You need to go talk to someone. And some of you, this is chronic depression. You've been struggling with this your whole life. It's almost like, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm blessed, but I'm still not happy. Recovery is there, which means that there's something that you can work through. This is not something that you're going to be stuck in for a life. Let's see. We have the King of Cups. You could be dealing with water energy, a loving, intuitive person that comes in. King of Cups in the upright is a good person, whether it represents a male or female energy. This could be somebody who loves you and has your best interest at heart. But it also is showing that this person may be enabling. If this is not a person, this could be you dealing with somebody who's trying to dominate or whatever. And it's just like, I know this behavior isn't good, but I'm enabling it. Some of you, there's just it's a negative energy there, but you're not really doing anything to change it. You're complacent. Could be too that you're very empathetic and you want to help people. You could be somebody that's saving everybody, but it's causing to kind of pull on you depression. And then we got prosperity coming in, depression. Some of you may be using some money or some newfound wealth to take care of somebody else, but pour into you first. I am getting, this could be husband, also for some of you, a partnership where this could be a person that maybe has the best intentions, but maybe they're the way they do things doesn't come off right. We're getting the King of Wands, and this could be fire energy. We got two different energies. We got somebody that's very loving, very nurturing, and then we got somebody that is very prideful, can be very overbearing, can be very arrogant in what they do. But opposites can attract, but you got to make sure that you're not going too far over. And this may be this thing of the sub, the dom and the sub. Typically in domination, the sub is the one that has the power. The dom is, they're doing the whooping and the beating and the biting and the nipple twisting and whatever it is that you're getting into. But when that sub says pineapples or, chicka chicka wow or whatever that safe word is, the dom has to stop. That's the rules of it. So the sub takes the power away because there never was dominant. The dominant force never did have the power. The only reason that they have the power is because you give them the power. You're the sub. So even say you're not a very masculine, pushy energy, you can be come off very weak to people. They may look at you, it's like, oh, they're quiet, they're mousy, they don't have any power. But deep down inside, you give your power away. But you can also take your power back. Remember that, Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that is very critical. There's competition in. If this isn't a love relationship, this isn't love. This is like, I want to outdo you. This is somebody that's holding themselves over you. If this is a job relationship or you co-workers or something like that, you may have somebody that you think is mentoring you in a positive way because they're telling you what to do. But at the end of the day, they're competing with you. Their ego, it feeds their ego. This is almost like bowing down to somebody and it's like, you're feeding me. I'm criticizing you because I know that I'm taking something away from you. And then we get the Seven of Wands reversed, discouraged, lack of direction, paranoid, doubts, being at a disadvantage. Somebody's fucking with your head, Aquarius, or at least they're trying to, but you have the power. High priestesses, you know this. We're not being manipulated without knowing we're being manipulated. Take your power back. Take your power back. The good energy of this person is they're so prideful, overbearing, and arrogant and egotistical that when you take your power back, they're going to be like, what the fuck? And if you walk away from this energy, it makes them feel powerless until they go find a new victim. And typically with narcissistic people or people that are not accountable, that's what they do. I'm going to keep fucking with you because you take it. The moment that you pull your power back, you take that away from them. They got to go find another victim because they don't have that control over you anymore. Stop letting somebody use you. Discouraged. Messages coming in of somebody talking down to you or somebody trying to make you feel a certain way. Now, we have Page of Wands, a message that comes in quick, new opportunity, improved situation, atonement, moving on. I feel like there's a regret, withdrawn. Yeah, you're going to pull away from somebody. An opportunity is coming in for me. Something is opening up for me. It's almost like you're waiting for some type of message to come in to save you from this situation. You don't need no motherfucking savior. You are the savior. Aquarius, come on now. Air signs have swords. Even if you're letting somebody dominate you, your sword is somewhere there. Where is it? In the corner, under your bed, in between your legs? Pull your fucking sword out. Pull your fucking sword out. You don't even have to use it. Just let them know, I got a sword. Back up. Back up, back up. Give me 50 feet. Yeah. You're being dominated or you're being taken advantage of because you're allowing something to come in. Now, you're not like that. And I don't know why you're doing that. Some of you are very strong and you're very powerful. Maybe you're playing games with this person. Maybe this is somebody that you care about and you don't want to hurt, so you're not showing them your true nature. Because we know Aquarius can fuck shit up. And once they fuck it up and walk away, they're done. So I'm wondering why you're allowing yourself to be in this situation. Now, anything could happen. Your environment could have fucked with your self-esteem. A past relationship could have fucked with your self-esteem. Your family, your mother, your parents could fuck with your self-esteem. But you're not weak. You're making a choice to get power away because you were born with power. You were born with a sword. So there's something that maybe needs to be healed, but it can be healed. If you're not doing that, it's your choice, because everything in this reading is your choice. The sub is the one that makes the rules. Some of you, be careful of being too much in your divine feminine energy, whether you're a male or a woman. It's that come save me. I'm waiting for you to be on this white horse to protect me and come make my life better and, you know, lift me up and think for me because I'm just too delicate to think. And that's a fucking act. You have a sword. It's an act. I don't know if they know it's an act, but I'm a Libra. I know it's a fucking act. I know some Aquarius, and they will cut you down and not think two things about it. Let's look at the intuitive life coach. Intuitive life coaching. Let's see. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Self-sabotage comes in on top of you. Well, that could be how you are giving up your power. Creating pain for yourself, standing in your own way. Could be where that vertebrae was like, stand up. Assert yourself. Because you have the power. Spirit knows you have the power. Some of you want to move away from something, whether this is a journey of actually physically moving away, leaving a relationship, leaving an energy. You want to move away. Don't think that you're running away from whatever this is, the self-sabotage, because wherever you go, unless you heal this, it's coming with you. So moving from one city to another city is not going to fix this, because you are the problem to a certain extent. Standing in your own way, you're hurting yourself, you're cutting yourself, you're self-mutilating for the to make somebody else feel comfortable. So no matter where you move, if you don't fix that within yourself, all you're gonna do is find another person and do the same thing for them. Wake up call. You're about to discover your life purpose. But then we have the mirror. Look at yourself. Everything that is happening in your life is a reflection of you. Hidden treasure. The stuff that you don't want people to see that I know that is there, and I'm pretty sure some of your other people in your life know it's there. It's untapped. Untapped potential, untapped power, which means I can do some shit, but I am not tapping into it. I'm not utilizing it. Aquarius. Limiting beliefs. Some of you are not, you are feeling a situation with the empath, but you're not really, you're picking up other people's energy, and I think for some of you it's kind of messing with you. Let's see. Limited beliefs. The situation calls for you to reprogram your belief systems, that your old perception of how you looked at things doesn't benefit you anymore. The empath is showing that you may be confusing other people's energy with your own. Inner child keeps wanting to come out, and I keep pushing it back in. But I'm wondering if Spirit is telling you that some of this stuff that you were taught as a child, some of these doubts or some of these things that you're struggling with within your relationships or with your job or whatever the situationship is something that happened young. And it gave you a perception, but limiting beliefs is the situation calls for reprogramming. It's not working for you. The mirror, look at yourself. The way that you are, the way that other people see you, or what you're trying to project out to people is not who you really are. Hidden treasure. What are you hiding? Self-sabotage. Are you scared to let this out? The journey. Am I scared to move? Am I scared? Wake up call. Am I scared to deal with some things that I know I need to deal with? Some of you have some things, some inner demons that you don't want other people to know about. You're not dealing with it, but you're also trying to keep it hidden. Some of you are powerful, but you're playing weak because maybe you think the person is not going to want you if they were to see how strong you are. Some of you have this inner thing inside of you that is either pain, anger, hatred, or whatever, and you're suppressing that because you're scared if it gets out, people are not going to see you the same way. Look in the mirror and deal with whatever it is and acknowledge who you are, flaws and all, power, shadow. I know we get all this love and light. They gotta be love and light. Maybe you're not loving light. Maybe you're a miserable motherfucker, and you got to deal with that. And maybe all this love and light shit is making you feel like you can't move forward because you're not utilizing that fire, that passion. Negative shadow work, or the negative aspects of ourself, to me, are not bad. They have a place. You just have to utilize or learn how to use it. Just because you have a bad demon or demon energy, and I shouldn't say that to scare people, but a darker energy in you doesn't mean that it's necessarily negative in your life. It has a purpose there. Some of you are not utilizing it. You're underutilizing it. You're letting people walk over you because you're scared to be seen as the bad guy, or you're scared to let them see your true face. Let the motherfuckers see your true face so they can back up and treat you with the respect that you deserve, Aquarius. I love y'all.